What is going on, people? It's Bobby and welcome to Fallout 4. In this video I'll be showing you how to raise your special stats all the way up to 10 from the very beginning of the game. Okay, so just to show you that we are at the beginning of the game, there I am, level 1. My special stats are just the ones I selected at the start of the game. You can select whatever you want, you don't have to copy mine. And the only item I have in my inventory is the 10mm pistol. That's on purpose. I've actually put all the rest of my stuff I picked up inside a container that I collected. The only other thing I've done is I've run around Sanctuary just scrapping a bunch of items just so that I have, as you can see there, a bunch of junk in the workshop. So all we're going to do straight on the start is run inside your old house. Alright, round the corner, and then on the floor here is the Your Special book. This is what we're going to be using to raise our stats, so just take it. You can select any attribute here, just make sure you just pick whatever you want, and then you will have the Your Special book inside your inventory with your 10mm pistol. From there, once you've made sure to go around Sanctuary picking up a bunch of items and scrapping a bunch of items, you're going to come over here. And this is where we're going to do the glitch. You're going to use this weapons workbench and craft. What you're going to make sure is that you could craft one mod onto the weapon. Material mods do not count, so paints don't count, they won't work. It has to be one of the actual physical mods, so receiver, barrel grip, magazine, sights, muzzle, one of those. It doesn't matter which one. I'll use the light frame receiver just for example, but you could use the long barrel, I don't know, whatever you want. Okay, once you know that you've got enough materials to do one mod on the pistol, you're going to rename the pistol to the letter Y. The reason we're doing this is this glitch works because the way that the inventory system works in this game is when you scrap your last item, or your last weapon should I say, it brings up to this menu whatever the next item in your inventory is that has the closest name. So because I've named this pistol the letter Y, the next item that's going to show up obviously would be the Your Special book. Okay, so from there all we have to do now, we've made sure we have enough materials to mod the weapon, we've renamed the weapon the letter Y, so we're going to do the glitch now. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold down the scrap and modify button at the same time and then let go of them both at the same time. On my controller that's square and X. You use whatever keybind you have at the bottom of your screen. So hold down scrap and modify at the same time and let go of them both at the same time. This is what you will see on your screen, the scrap item menu there, and underneath I can see that my mod slots menu has opened up. That means I'm ready to go. From there all I'm going to do is press the scrap button, and as you can see the game has brought up the Your Special book because I don't have any weapons left, and that is the closest item in my inventory to what I just scrapped. So from here, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and mod the Your Special book. All the mods will disappear after you put a mod on it. So from here, you can just back all the way out. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to drop the Your Special book on the floor and open up the workshop menu. As you can see at the bottom of the screen there, while I'm hovering over it, I have select, store, and the scrap option. Normally on the Your Special book the scrap option is not there. Okay, so this means our glitch is ready to go now. You might want to make a save at this point just to make sure that you don't mess this next bit up, because you have to be quite fast on the buttons in the next bit. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to scrap it, but then immediately after pressing the scrap button I'm going to brush my thumb over select and then hold down store, so I go from square to X to circle on my controller. Scrap, select, store. Alright, I'm going to keep holding down the store button after I've finished, but I need to make sure that I brush over the select button in order for this to work. Alright, you can also use the jump button, but it's just a little bit annoying because then you just end up jumping up and down. If you miss it, then you know it's just annoying. So what we're going to do is I'm going to press scrap, and then literally the millisecond after I'm going to brush my thumb over the select button and end up holding down the store button. So square to X to circle. Okay, I've missed it there. The reason I missed it is because it's only showing me the scrap option. So from here I'm just going to press circle to cancel and try again. So it's scrap, select, store. Again, missed it. You have to be really quick. There we go, I got that. You could see there just for a second that the scrap menu popped up. I actually ended up pressing X by accident there and scrapped it, which is fine. But what I need to make sure I do now is press yes to store it also. So you end up scrapping and storing the book. So we'll transfer, and as you can see at the bottom, the Your Special book is still there. From here now we can take it, drop it back on the floor, and then just use it again. And we can pick whatever. I had 3 perception before. Let's use perception. As you can see now, I am on 4 perception. Okay, so then what we do is we rinse and repeat. All right, so the same thing. So drop the special book on the floor, open up the workshop menu, and then again it's scrap, select, store. There you go. This is what it should look like. All right, from here now I'm still holding down the store button on my controller. I'm going to press X to scrap and then X to store. And then if I go in my workshop, I can pick up the Your Special book again and drop it back on the floor, and as you can see I can use it once again. One more time just to show it. Okay, so it's not in there at the moment. Drop it on the floor, workshop menu, press scrap, select store, keep holding down store, X to scrap, X to store, and now we can go over here and I can take the Your Special book back out, drop it on the floor, and once again I can use it for the sake of the video. Let's pick perception again, and as you can see my perception now is all the way up to 6. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can raise your max stats up to 10 in Fallout 4 right at the start of the game. All you would do is just repeat that over and over and over again until all of your stats are at 10. Okay, as you can see there, if I go to my perk chart, the stars at the top are starting to rise up there, nice and easy. Right, once you get to 10 you can continue on. If you use survival mode for example, and you become starving and dehydrated and sleep deprived, it knocks all of those special stats right back down again. You could then keep using the book, and then obviously fix all your status effects and your stats will go above and beyond. You could also use alcohol or chems, things like that. Once you're at 10 out of 10 on all of those, if you use certain alcohol or chems, it will drop, say, your perception down by 1 or 2. You could then use the book twice more and you'd end up on 12. You can keep going, but I'll be honest, once you reach 10 you'll have no problems at all. You'll be able to breeze through the game quite easily, to be honest. So yeah, not really worth going past 10. It does kind of, you can get some of them above 20 and it does kind of break the game. But yeah, there you have it guys. That is how to raise your special stats to the maximum on Fallout 4. Peace.